Now, in the Harvey Norman Lounge on Pet Corner today, we look at a common problem at this time of year, bee and wasp stings, with vet Alex Melrose and vet nurse and dog trainer Kelly McFarlane. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
And nice to have you both here. Have you seen first, Alex, let's start with you. Have you seen... you look scared there.
The way you
I'll go easy on you.
Yeah.
Have you seen an increase in pets getting stung by wasps and bees at the moment?
Yeah, especially in the last few weeks, because it's finally warmed up.
Yeah.
You know, summer's finally here at the end of summer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have seen a few. I've had one, actually had a case last week where a dog had basically tried to throw its face right into a wasp nest and got a lot of stings and swelled right up.
Oh, because let's be honest, that's not intelligent. You like to think the dogs will not do that, but my dog, and I know Mike's dog as well, they play with bees.
Yeah, they're not as intelligent as you'd like.
They chase them and try to eat them.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Same with my dog.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all good fun.
But why do they do that, Kelly?
Well, I mean, firstly, as we know, dogs love to react to movement, so what better than a good old bumblebee or a wasp to chase? And certainly as well, you know, you tend to find these bees or wasps that usually are kind of floating around the animal's head. So again, it just creates the game of chase. It's a lot of fun. Okay,
should we be checking our property for like bee hives and wasp hives?
Definitely, yeah. And I mean, if you're handy like my dad, you can probably deal with it yourself. Me, I'll probably just call my dad.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of examples we should have a look at here. So this is sting. So it's not just, I mean, we may laugh about bees and things, but I mean, it can be really quite, I mean, they do not look like they're having much fun. They're those poor little animals.
No, they're definitely
poor little animals at all.
I mean, it actually looks photoshopped. It's that dramatic. But when they come in, they are literally like that. They're just sort of cartoonishly swollen.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Your dad gets rid of the hives himself. I recommend that you get someone in. Get a man in to do it.
Yeah, I'm not recommending that.
Because it could just go so horribly wrong, couldn't it?
It could, yeah.
And I mean, you don't want bees running. We have swarms come across sometimes, and that's quite terrifying in itself.
Yeah.
And they're not even stinging us. What do we do if our cats and dogs do get stung?
Definitely go to the vet. Try not to go giving them your homemade remedies or even human products. We need to see them. It's really life-threatening, especially depending on where they have been stung. And if it is around the face or the throat area, then yeah, even as Alex mentioned, you know, it really is life-threatening. They can die from it.
So if they've had a sting, you do need to take them to the vet.
Yeah.
How do you know, Alex, if they have had a sting? If you've come home and they're acting a bit strange?
They might have a fat head.
Huge lips.
Apart from the big.
Well, I think it's a good question, because if they're not showing a lot of signs and maybe they just got a tiny little, you know, sting stuck in their skin and they're a little bit sore.
Or they worry away at their paws a bit.
Yeah. So in that situation, you could probably look after them yourselves, as long as they weren't having a big anaphylactic reaction and swelling up. Once they get to looking like those photos, then you've got issues with how well they're breathing and things like that, and that's why it becomes dangerous. So if there's a lot of swelling, come and see your vet, get some antihistamines in there, get some steroids in there as injectables, which will work quickly, and get that swelling down really fast.
Because you don't want your little darling to be in any sort of pain.
No.
What if they've just got a little sting in their paw and they're sort of nibbling away at it? How should you go about treating that?
Again, just check for the sting. Is the sting still there? Is it gone? Give it all a really good clean up. Will the animal let you actually touch the area, the paw, or is the paw starting to swell up? And then yeah, just make your judgment call. I mean, people know their own animals and they know if they're really not well. So yeah. Again, bring them to us if they need to.
And they can have life-threatening reactions, just like adults can, or like humans can.
Like humans, yeah.
Okay, and we don't want our little darlings to suffer at all, so get them checked out and maybe have a little quick look around your property for some beehives or some wasp hives as well, and then get a man in.
Get a professional.
Get a professional in. Hey, thank you both very much for coming in.
My pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. And you can pick up a Sticky King washable hair, pet fur and lint remover, and get the cafe special deal by calling the number on screen.